Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Ron Johnson. I have here with me my guest for tonight, Stephen Ward. He has got a great story lined up for you. Steve, how are you doing?
Hi Ron. I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. I love your show. First off, I'd like to say hi to my family at home. Steve Sr., Barb, Christian, Becky, Aaron, Brittany, Tanya, and the foster kids. And I'd like to give a shout out to my cousin, Yui Hill, and my idol, JT Snow.
Steve, let's get to your story. We don't have a whole lot of time today.
Ron, come on now, like you don't have a lot of time. Right? This guy? Please.
Sorry, Steve. Go ahead with your story.
Thanks, Ron. Where do I begin? I'll just start at the beginning. I grew up in the small town of Linda, California. I lived in the house across the street from my parents.
You lived across the street? What the heck? That seems strange to me, Stevie. May I call you Stevie?
Yes, you may call me Stevie. It makes me happy. I don't think it's strange that I lived across the street. My grandpa lived there too.
What in the world? That makes me sad you had to live in a separate house from your family.
Stop it. Stop it. Let's talk about something else.
Sure. Go ahead, Stevie.
Well, I graduated at the top of my class. I was valedictorian.
Wow. What an accomplishment. How many were in your graduating class?
3.
Oh. Let's move on.
Yes, let's. After achieving my highest goal in life as the head chief, Supermaster, Royal Ranger, Level 15, Black Belt Backflipper, I got my first job working at a large furniture corporation. You may have heard of it. Don's Furniture Emporium?
Nope.
Oh. Anyway. On my first day I met my best pal to this day, Eric Atkinson. I still get tingly all over when I think about the first time I saw him. Bulging biceps. Rippling muscles. Wow. He is such a stud. You should see him lift a double end recliner over his head. What a sight.
Wow, Stevie. He sounds incredible.
Definitely. After my furniture moving days, I moved on to bigger and better things.
Wow. Like what, Stevie?
Well, no one really knows. Not even me. All I remember is living briefly in my cousin Jeremiah's closet and eating cans of tuna. I had about $3 left when Eric found me.
That's amazing. Where did he find you?
Well, I was begging for money behind J.C. Penney's in Yuba City. A Mexican was pounding on my head and Eric rescued me.
That is incredible.
I'll say. Eric almost threw up when he saw me.
Why is that, Stevie?
Well, I was about 88 pounds. Sucked up. And uglier than ever. And I smelled like a butt crack. Eric brought me in and got me a job as a cable guy. 2 weeks later, I was fatter than ever.
Wow, Steve. That's excellent. That Eric. He is quite the guy.
Yes, it is. But I have a confession to make.
Okay, go ahead, pal.
You may have remembered about 5 years ago, seeing on television and newspapers, the pooping bandit?
Oh yes, I remember that. That was the sick bastard who was caught on camera, pooping behind the house in Lake Wildwood, California, in front of 2 black children, in wheelchairs, then running away, laughing, and giggling.
Yes. Ron. That was me.
You sick son of a bitch. I don't even know what to say.
I'm so ashamed. But, in order to make things right, I plan to donate all the proceeds from my company 530bid.com to those poor legless black boys.
My God. Stevie. You are amazing. I forgive you. And I hope the rest of America can forgive as well. Well, folks, that is about all the time we have for today. Stay tuned for Ron Johnson next week here on Channel 9. Thanks and good night.
Wait. I'm not finished.
Bye.
This guy.